Hi everybody, welcome back. Today I'm going to be doing artwork with alcohol ink. So you're going to need a canvas. I have this flat canvas I got at Dollar Tree at the Crafter Square. It's not one of the raised ones, it's just flat like that. So you're going to need canvas. You're going to need paper towels. Let's see what else. You're going to need alcohol ink, which I have white, light blue, blue, brown, and indigo. So that's my alcohol ink that I have. You're going to need rubbing alcohol. I'm not using the sprayer that much, but I do have this dropper, and you're going to need a straw, a plastic straw. You're going to need a paintbrush and metallic paint or any paint of your choosing, and you're going to need a heat gun. So we're going to get started, and this is going to be a fun, inexpensive craft that you can use to decorate your home. So I'm going to take the lid off my rubbing alcohol for right now, and I'm going to start with brown. You want to mix it up as best as possible, and I think I'm going to do a couple different flowers on this. So I'm going to put a drop of brown alcohol ink there, and over here, and possibly one up here. I might do more. It's, you know, hard to say. So now you want to take your heat gun, and I don't want to really blow it around right now. I just want to dry it for right now. It's going to be the center. You can do black or brown. It takes about 15 seconds for the color to dry. So now I'm going to take my indigo, and I shook it up, and I'm going to put, this comes out really fast, some drops around my brown dot. Different ones. Oops, this one really smeared all over, but we're going to make this beautiful anyway. Then I'm going to take my light blue, and I'm going to add some light blue in here on all of my different flowers. And this is going to be pretty much in stages to get what you need. And I am going to use my regular blue. Hopefully it's not as dark as the indigo, but we shall see. It is pretty dark. Hopefully there's a different color, but we shall see. And I'd like to add some white. So make sure you shake your stuff up. This white does not have a hole in it, but I have other white because I use it a lot. I'm just putting it pretty much anywhere that I feel like putting it. Now, I want to dry this. I'm going to take my heat gun. I don't want to really move it around that much. I want to dry it some. Okay, So, now what you want to do is get your dropper. I'm going to start out with this one. This is more smeared than the others. And I'm putting the dropper in the alcohol ink, and I'm going to do kind of like a petal. Okay? So I have my towel in case it goes too far. And I'm putting a little bit of alcohol ink on my, not alcohol ink, alcohol on my color. So you're just moving the colors around. It's very simple. Do it again. Make another petal of some sort. And then you move, see how the colors go and move around? If it gets to be too much of the color going towards the end, that's what you have your paper towel for. This is fun and very inexpensive to do. So right now I am just doing petals. With the alcohol ink and alcohol. You want to be able to move it around. Just like that. Right now it just looks like a blob, but eventually it will start to look like a flower. So for right now I am just drying this and adding more alcohol ink or alcohol to my alcohol ink. See how it made a flower, a petal? And you do another one. Just trying to get some definition for my flower. This is one of the funnest crafts I've done in a long time. Right now it looks like a hot mess, but the fun part is watching it turn into a beautiful creation, a flower. Right now, it's a hot mess, which I understand. So now I'm going to just continue to move my alcohol ink around with my rubbing alcohol. I think this is so much fun. Right now it looks like a hot mess, but it will not continue to look like this. Okay, so what I learned from doing my last flower is I'm taking, not the brown, we don't want the brown right now, my blue, and I am going to start making little streaks around. Just like this, to bring out my flower. So I have that, and I want to use some light blue also. Same thing. This will give it lines in your flower for detail. Now, this is where it becomes fun. I think it's fun, a lot of fun. So I'm going to get my straw and my napkin, my paper towel, And I'm going to take my alcohol ink and I am going to put it on, my rubbing alcohol on, and then I'm going to blow. And this will make the petal. See how pretty that is? Just blowing on it makes it look like a petal, which it will have more definition as you go, which is fun. So I like to turn my board around to give it more definition, which is fun. So I want to add a little bit of white in here also. And kind of blow that in. Giving the petals more definition, which I think is a lot of fun. So I am going to continue to dry with my heat gun and move everything around and dry it so that I can make my flower look more like a flower. I have a lot more layering to do. I'm not sure I want to keep using the white because it looks like the white is just leaving white patches, but we shall see. I just think this is a lot of fun. And we're going to work on this one for right now, right here. So I'm going to take my rubbing alcohol and put it on here. And take my straw and blow it out. So I'm going to show you. See how it has that beautiful texture and color in here? I love that. So we're going to work on this one right here. And you just want to do whatever you like to make your flower come to life. Let me hold this up for you. I have more control over the petals, I believe, when I'm using a straw. I am not done yet, but I am working on it. It's basically layering, layering, layering. So right now you might think it looks like a hot mess, but eventually it'll be gorgeous. This could also be just one big massive flower, if that's what you'd like. But you just keep putting rubbing alcohol on it and continuing to layer your petals. See how that comes back? And if you see the lines in here, it gives it more definition. And when you use your paint at the very end, that paint will help you to define your lines. Now I am looking for purple. I'd like to add some purple in here. So I am just putting some purple in here because I want as much definition on my painting as possible. Now if you want to dry your painting, just use your your heat gun to get that done. So this is what it looks like so far. I am going to blow it out, and I think this is turning out very pretty. This also moves the color, your heat gun, and it also dries your alcohol ink and your alcohol. Which is fun. Very inexpensive artwork for your house, your room, wherever. And see how it's taking shape and starting to look absolutely beautiful? So I'm going to continue to add alcohol ink and alcohol and work on my flower. And I love the detail, how it has detail here and all. So I'm going to add some more flowers over in this corner and more over here. And when you, what's the word I'm looking for? When you eventually decide that you're done adding and more adding of your colors and everything, and you decide you want to finish it, you just outline it with silver or gold, and that also helps. So here's what I just did. Some of it's drying extremely quick. Some of it is not. And then it's going to need, more alcohol, rubbing alcohol. And you just put it wherever you'd like. And then you either use your hot blowy thing, or your straw. Sorry, I'm trying to do this and explain. See how beautiful that is? If you think it's too close to the side and you don't like that, or you think that the circle's too pronounced, just add more rubbing alcohol and use your blue, your heat gun, or use your straw. So I'm going to keep adding more and more to this, and then I'll be back. So right now, this is what my flowers look like, a hot mess. So with silver paint, I put it in my cup and I trimmed my brush. So with silver paint, I'm going to define my flowers to make it look like a flower. So I want more than one flower. So basically what I am doing, I apologize for keep saying so, I don't know why I'm doing that. I am going to define the petals of each individual flower, which is pretty cool. And that's what gives definition to your flower. So you just want to try your best to give them a little shape and follow the jagged lines and whatnot and the colors, and then you'll have your flower. However it turns out, I think it's pretty awesome. I hope you are enjoying this craft. I wish I would have known to do this sooner, because I think this is awesomely fun. So basically I am just defining the petals of my flower, and that is all. If there's anything that you would like me to try and make, I would love to know what it is you're interested in seeing. I will research it, I will figure it out, and I will be more than happy to try a craft that you're interested in. If I could get more watch time hours on my videos, I would greatly appreciate that. You need so many hours of watch time on your videos, and I could sure use that. And if you could like and subscribe if you're not subscribed, and if you are, God bless you and thank you so much for that. So here's what it looks like right now. The flower. And see how it's got definition in the middle? And I added a little bit of purple. Not much. But I am just basically trying to make my flower look awesome. That's all. And define other parts of my flower. So I'm going to continue that, and then I'll come back and show you what it looks like. Here's how it turned out. I was trying for several different flowers. This one's kind of like my favorite right here. But that's what it looks like. Just has to completely dry. It also looks like a mishmash of stuff, but this is pretty. Up here is very pretty. So, thanks so much for watching. Have a blessed day, and I'll see you again very soon. And I very much appreciate you watching my channel. Thanks. Bye.